Okay, Khan Shalom Akim. Kal Halalim La Yahal Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rachak Kodash. And double understood great Muslim apostles as well. Thought they Yahshai for giving me the power and all to make this video right now as well. And yeah, let's get to it. So pretty much Akim, as you can see right here, I didn't even know this type of sandwich even existed, man. Apparently it came out 2 years ago when I searched up on YouTube based on a video that I watched previously. So it came out probably around 2 years ago. And as you can see, it says LGBT, lettuce, guacamole, bacon, and tomato. And it has that detestable meat right there. And Akim, just to put you guys forward as well, this is just going to be a quick video. Because what also reminded me as well is also the fact that last, actually, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, which was Friday, I was coming back from school. And also I saw on the train a Jake who had his nails painted. He did his nails as if he's a woman. So of course, this world is also waxing worse and worse, of course, and also Jake as well is also waxing worse and worse alongside with the world. So that's a problem that we've got here. In fact, let's get try to get a scripture as well based on that. Let's see. Yeah, man, Jake is in that folly, that type of foolish mindset right now. Men behaving like women.
Does your hoodie have pocket space like this?
Salaki is an adult. But yeah, men behaving like women. Women behaving as men. Let's see. There's a whole load of folly, man. Now they want to label the food in that type of nonsense, man. Let's see. Okay, calm, right. You know, I'll read verse 32. So it says here in Proverbs chapter 1, verse 32, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. So of course, Jake, all these Jakes that are in this type of nonsense community, transgenders, gays, even Eve, of course, Israelite women who are lesbians, they're still gonna get their part in judgment real soon as well. Judgment is already happening, as we know from the murders that are happening recently as well, whether it be in America, UK, wherever it may be. Judgment is still increasing. As we know, this year experienced the year of turn up, man. Things are going to start increasing. They've already started increasing, really. So let's get back to this thing. So yeah, as you can see right there, of course the L and the G, B and the T, they're both represented by these these ingredients. Lettuce for L, guacamole for G, bacon for B, and then tomato for T. And of course, as I said, it's pretty much the heathens imagining a vain thing. That's just nonsense right there, man. But I don't want to ramble on too much. Let's see. And of course, as we know, fundamentally, being gay is pretty much an abomination unto Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Well, specifically speaking to the scriptures, man lying with mankind as well. But also man wearing what women wear as well. But let me get one scripture first before I get onto another. So let's get to Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
Does your hoodie have pocket space like this?
What is adverse, man? What is up with this? Alright, so Deuteronomy 22 verse 5, it says here, the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, unto Yahweh thy power. So yeah, it even says it there, like a man should not wear what a woman wears, and a woman should not wear what a man wears. So of course that's the scripture right there. Let me highlight that to you. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto Yahweh, thy power. So of course, even this language alone, what it represents is pretty much that community, that community of abomination rather. That's really what it represents. It represents an abomination, a group of people who pretty much support an abomination, and obviously, as I said before, I think Jake is in that folly as well. And he's going to get that judgment for that. It's going to start with Jake, and of course everyone else, all these other heathens are going to be cleared off the planet anyways. And of course, just that ingredient as well, bacon. That's the thing. That's just going to add an abomination, a second layer of abomination onto the first. So pretty much we got 2 layers right there, man. 2 layers right there. It's just further folly. But yeah, let's see this video as well. Which is pretty much Esau having a vain conversation, really. How are you debating a language that's worthless?
Just smacks of like a cheap, cynical corporate act of tokenism. 10 grand donation to charity from a company that makes £880, I worked out, per minute in profit. I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, it may make a lot of money, but I think 10 grand for a charity like the Albert Kennedy Trust, which helps LGBT homeless, would go a long way. But not only that, the visibility of something like this is brilliant. A sandwich is such a visible thing in a shop. And you think about Marks and Spencer, it is the epitome of Middle England. I love the idea that my grand's going around doing a shop, you know, getting a knitwear and a tangerines. And then there's this sort of bright rainbow-coloured sandwich, and she can be like, oh, you know, that's like, I've got a gay grandson, it makes me proud, it's visible.
Do you not feel as concerned as I...
See, as he mentioned just right there, man, that's the key thing with all these LGBT communities as well, man. Pride. It's that type of pride they're gonna get smashed up for it. It's vain pride, man. Especially these heathens imagine a vain thing. So let's get a scripture quickly before I continue that video. How's the heathens imagining a vain thing, man? Let's check it. Psalms 2 verse 1 probably. Where's Psalms? And it's frustrating as well, man, that Jake is part of this folly. We've been reduced so low. This is the point that we're at. Alright, so this is Psalms 2 verse 1. So okay, wait. So Psalms 2 verse 1. Why did the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing, man? And it's a vain thing to even be arguing over a sandwich and the amount of money used to donate to that type of community. Is folly. In the heavens, this ain't even a matter to even talk about. It's really deep it. This isn't really a matter to even talk about. But yeah, we got heathens right here. If Jake was here, man, that's just another level of folly. The Jake would be gone either way. If he's even part of the community, he's gone either way anyways. Let's continue.
I do that poor gay vegans have been eliminated from this because it has bacon in.
That's
right?
fake outrage, though.
Gay grandson, it makes me proud, it's visible.
Do you not feel as concerned as I do that poor gay vegans have been eliminated from this because it has bacon in?
That's
right?
fake outrage,
Gay
isn't
Muslims in this country have also been excluded. I mean, for something supposed to be inclusive of the gay community, a lot of gay people have been excluded by the ingredients in there.
I don't think there's any evidence that there are more gay vegans than heterosexual vegans. And of course,
do you not feel sorry for the gay vegans?
Not particularly, no.
Really?
No, not particularly. And you don't have to eat
Whatever
the sandwich,
ingredients
of course.
are in it, you're always going to exclude somebody.
Mrs. Zara, it's not the ingredients fine, but you've got, you know, a gay person has been basically called a guacamole. You know, it's ridiculous. I've seen on Twitter.
calling a gay
No. I've
person
seen on Twitter a woman say, "I am a lesbian, not a lettuce." Now, also, it's LGBTQ. The reason there's no Q there is because quinoa and also corn probably doesn't taste very good.
Right.
You've got to think about it.
See the folly, man. See, you're listening to the folly, man. Like the amount of detail that goes into actually planning to create this thing, even creating this language as well. It's just folly. Why did the heathens imagine a vain thing, man? That is a problem. This is why this one needs a reset, man. I'm actually tired of dealing with this type of nonsense. Man, just seeing a Jake on the train the other day. Then he's got his nails polished as well. It's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. You know, having a vain conversation right here.
That way.
What has happened to
You know, where's the Me Too pizza? You don't have that. This is.
Well, but you mean, so hang on, Nick, the serious point here is you mean there are some issues and campaigns that you wouldn't celebrate with food.
Oh yeah, Khan. I realized as well just now from what he was saying about the L probably means lesbian, G, gay, B, bisexual. I didn't even know this. I just learned this from this video as well. And then T is transsexual or transgender, whatever it is. But that type of foolish community, as so they should be labeled, that's what it represents. But let me get what is it again? Of course, within that gay community, there's also some abominations that happen as well. Of course, one of these abominations we can see in Leviticus 18:22. These adverts, man. Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. So kind of as the scriptures say right there, man. All these gay people, and you know, I don't want to get too deep in it before I then get a strike just for mentioning it too many times, because I've already mentioned it. But yeah. But the point being is, all this folly needs to be wiped out, man. It just needs to be wiped out. And let's check the date when this video was actually done. As I said, it was 2 years ago. Wait. Yeah, it says 2 years ago right there. Literally right here. 2 years ago, this sandwich came out as well. And you got these heathens talking about folly. But yeah, Kim, we gotta get out of here, man. This is just a quick video anyways. It's just a quick video.
So what I'm saying is that I do this all the time and look at charities and alignment and make sure that brands really have some truth. So people like Absolute Vodka, they have a huge LGBTQ positivity and they raise millions of pounds.
I haven't seen a vodka with LGBT.
Anyways, as I said, Kim, this one's pretty much a vain conversation, man. It's not even worth it anymore. It's not even worth it. Yeah, this is a situation that Jake is also a part of as well, which is pretty much frustrating Yahweh Shem Yahshai, bringing them to anger. That's the thing. We're not supposed to push Yahweh Shem Yahshai to anger. In fact, I think. Wait, let me search up here as well. Don't tempt Yahweh Shem Yahshai. In fact, wait. You know what? Wait. So okay. Okay, so let's get to Proverbs 5 first. Everything is being watched by Yahweh Shem Yahshai, which is why we need to be careful of what we do. There's Proverbs. And then this is the scripture to prove that as well, man. Proverbs 5 verse 17. Wait, I don't think it's that. Oh, Khan 21 actually. It says, for the ways of man are before the eye. This is Proverbs chapter 5 verse 21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and he pondereth all his goings. Verse 22. His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. And verse 23 says, he shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. So of course, as Jake is following this nonsense, this community, which is made in vain as well, of course, it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, whatever be the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshai for certain Jake to be part of that nonsense, of course, it's still the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But the point is, the heathens do be imagining a vain thing by even having an argument or even discussing the topic itself. But of course, as we know, we're still in Esau's kingdom. So we just got to keep persevering and focus on what we need to focus on. Pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahshai for the time being, until the time where we actually achieve salvation. And of course, we gain those perfect bodies, and we don't have to actually worry about transgression from the law and not pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But yeah, the point being is we just gotta keep persevering and doing the will of Yahweh Yahushua. So that's Proverbs, and I was gonna search up another scripture too. In the comments. So comment should be here. Yeah, it is. I'm just searching it up on the laptop first. Okay. Yeah, Matthew 4 verse 7. That's one. Matthew 4 verse 7. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Matthew 4 verse 7, it says here, let me highlight that to you. It says, another color. So this is Matthew 4 verse 7. Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Yahweh thy power. So of course, all these different activities that are pertaining to abominations that Jake is participating in, of course, that judgment is going to come because they're tempting Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and that's going too far, especially when committing abominations several times. Because of course, if they did it once, or if they're still in the community, they're doing it, they're pretty much just sinning again and again and again, like a loop, until of course that judgment will come to set them straight. So anyways, Akim, this was a short video, very short video, just to say that this is the folly that they were in. And the thing is, this image as well that I got was in part of a school group chat as well, where, you know, one of these heathens sent this thing, and then, you know, him being a heathen, it was an Edomite as well, he sent it, and basically trying to say that it would be tasty or he would want to try it. So then that's what gave me the idea to even make this video as well. And then thing yesterday, Friday, when I saw Jake with those nails, of course I knew straight away it was part of this nonsense, this folly. So that's what also reminded me to also make this video. But yeah, that's pretty much it, Akim. Short video. And also shalom to you lot. Barakat Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatha. While also call halalim la Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachal Kodash. And double honors to the great Muslim apostles as well. Thought Yahushai forgive me the power and know to make this video. And yeah, Akim, just keep persevering, man. Keep persevering. Jake is in too much folly, man. Look at this nonsense. My gosh. It's demonized the rainbow. Deep fam. So that's 1, 2, 3 layers of detestability. I know I'm just ranting right now, but you got bacon, they've demonized the rainbow, and of course the community itself is done. But anyway, shalom, shalom.